Hey everyone, today we are doing the Slave Master quest in the Lost City of Neftet. We're going to start by talking to Nephthys right inside the tent on the right, who will give you a scrying rod. From there are 4 locations that you could potentially go to. 21.7 south, 8 east, 20 south, 7.1 east, 21.7 south, 7.4 east, 19.8 south, 8 east. So those are the possible locations where the Mumaya device can spawn. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to run to one of those sets of coordinates. You'll use your scrying rod and it can potentially spawn the Mumaya device. So we are running to the first possible location right now. There's a desert flower I have to pick up on the way. Up the ramp here, and then just kind of in the center, going to want to sort of use the device, and then you'll see it ends up spawning behind me here, and there it is. And then you're going to just use the Mumaya device, just use it, double click on it, whatever, and then come back, talk to Nephthys, and you'll get 10,000 luminance and some XP. That's the first part of this quest. Once you've done that, you are flagged to go into the sand caves. Maybe you can go into the sand caves before that, but anyway. The sand caves, there are several different entrances, but the one we're going to go to, you just run north from camp, heading to the tall ramp straight ahead. This quest in total rewards 30,000 luminance. It rewards it in 3 separate parts. So if you wanted to, you could only do that first part that we just did and stop there for 10,000 luminance. But if you want the legendary quest for the John credit, you're going to need to finish the entire quest. We're making our way across the bridge, and the Sand Caves portal is going to be straight ahead back to the south now. We're going to head in there. Now, once you're in the sand caves, this dungeon is definitely a maze. There are 2 monsters that we need to find, which can spawn in these square rooms that you can see on my map. Right there, we're looking for the Mumaya Soothsayer and the Mumaya Channeler, which I have on my Verundi Sense. They can spawn in any of the, I think there are 5 rooms scattered throughout this dungeon, so you kind of just need to run around, find those rooms, and see if one of them is in there. You can see we run to this one, there's nothing there, so we turn around, run back to a different one. This can be quite annoying as fallen rocks can spawn that block your path, preventing you from going to different sections of the dungeon. If you can't find either of them and you find that certain paths are blocked, you may be best to either log out for 5 minutes and let the dungeon reset, or portal recall, come back after 5 minutes. So there we go, we've got the Mumaya Channeler on our Verundi Sense, so we're just going to leave the door closed. I would recommend Vuln the Channeler, and if you want to clear the entire room, you can Vuln everything else. But what I try to do is Vuln the Channeler or the Soothsayer and then drop my summon at the very least in the area, and hopefully get the summon to just kill the mini-boss. So the Mumaya are weak to fire, and the Bakshay in here are weak to acid. There's the Channeler himself, Tall Mumaya. Once the Channeler is dead, you're going to loot its corpse for a red destabilizing crystal. The Soothsayer drops a yellow destabilizing crystal. You need both of these to continue on with the quest. I jumped ahead a little bit, cuts because it took us forever to find this Mumaya Soothsayer, but basically going to do the same exact thing here, Vuln the Soothsayer, kill it, and loot the yellow destabilizing crystal. Once you have both crystals, we're going to actually head back to where we found the Mumaya device, which should be the same place that you found it the first time, but it is possible that it's moved if it took you too long to do the Sand Caves portion. You're going to hand the Mumaya device one of the crystals. It will take both of them, and you'll be given a portion of the reward. Now you are flagged to go inside the temple. So what we're going to do is we're going to run north from the Mumaya device, jump off, and then run up the ramp to where the temple is, which is a super cool looking landscape feature. One of the best in Asheron's Call, in my opinion. There it is, the temple. All its cool pillars. You can run up the ramp or jump, and then into the portal straight ahead. Now this part can be kind of tedious. What you have to do here is kill every monster on the first floor of this dungeon. So it's best to be done in a small group. I definitely don't like to do this solo because it just takes forever. But you're going to work your way around. It's a circular path with some side rooms, and you just have to kill all of the monsters here. This worked out well with me imperiling and vulning the monsters, and Gordy killing everything along with our summons. Having summons definitely helps in this dungeon. Also, big shout out to Gordy for helping me do this quest. A lot more fun with multiple people. Alright, I'm not going to bore you with clearing this entire dungeon because it does take a while, but once you clear the entire first floor, you can head back to the beginning where this cool ramp and the giant statue of the Bakshay is. Now on this second floor, what we're going to do is we're going to go east, run all the way around to the end and back south, and then here we're going to kill a Mumaya Grand Vizier and Bakshay Lady. We only have to kill those two. There's one on this side and one on the west side of the dungeon. Once we kill both of those, the doors to the final section of the dungeon will open. So I try to do the same strategy here where I imp and vuln the target. So here's the Bakshay Lady. Drop summons on them. So there we go, got the summon right on it, and it was killed pretty quickly. Now we can go back west and do the same thing for the Mumaya Grand Vizier. Once the Grand Vizier is dead, we're going to turn around back to the top of those stairs that we came up to the second floor on, but this time we're going to go through these doors, which are now open. You can go east or west, it loops around, go up a couple of ramps, and you'll be in the boss room with the Slave Master himself. Now, as soon as you start attacking the Mumaya Slave Master, he'll start fighting you and summon some of his companions. Fighting the companions is kind of worthless because he just spawns new ones, so only focus on the boss. Weight of Eternity gets cast on you a lot in here, and it is such a pain. See, my burden is capped out, and there he goes resummoning his companions when they're killed. When he dies, his companions will die with him. He doesn't drop anything, although he did drop some Menekshe tokens here, and you can see I can't pick them up because of Weight of Eternity. There we go. And then to get your final reward, you're going to go into this side room and talk to the NPC there. You get your last 10,000 luminance, 20 trade notes, a legendary key. And then I'll just show you a quick little bonus thing. There is this bookshelf here which you can use, which is actually a lever. Run back down into the dungeon, all the way back down to the first level. Make a left. And then go all the way to the end. Make a left here, and there's this door behind these boxes that is now open because I used that bookcase. There's a secret book in this room which is part of the Strathalar Royal Cloak quest. So that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please press that like button. Please subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.